Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of the Points of Articulation. My name's Dave, and today we're looking at another ship from this Star Wars Armada series. This one is the MC30C Frigate. It was actually designed for Return of the Jedi, but they never, I guess, made the model or filmed it. And the first time I actually seen this ship was in the real-time strategy game Star Wars Empire at War. It was the Forces of Corruption expansion pack, I believe. And I love to mod those games. I think they're really fun. And this guy is always a missile boat, a gunboat. You get close to one of the capital ships and you just barrage them with proton torpedoes. Now the cool thing is, Fantasy Flight Games, who makes Star Wars Armada, ran with that idea. So it is a gunboat. A lot of the stuff works with torpedoes or close range attacks. And I like it for that. It's really unique and offers some great strategies in the game. Now, for the size of this ship, it is a little under 4.5 inches, so it's not the biggest ship or the smallest, but that's not what really the game is about. There is a lot of strategy with the ship, and it could be a hell of a hitter. But I would say, when we get to the comparison later in the video, it does size well with the Nebulon B frigate, something around those lines. So we do have a lot to cover today. We got to look at all these tokens, cards, dials. Look at the stand, look at that beautiful ship, put it on a stand, compare it to some other ships, and then we'll be done. So let's get moving. For the dials and tokens, the first one up, we have 1 speed dial, 2 command dials, 4 command tokens, 4 defense tokens, 3 victory tokens, 3 objective tokens, and 3 ship ID tokens. Now, just like the other videos, if you would like to read these, you could pause them. But here we have General Riken. Lando Calrissian, love Lando. Engineering Captain, we've seen him before, I believe. Ordnance Experts. Redundant Shields. Turbo Laser Reroute Circuits. A lot of people like that card. Assault Proton Torpedoes. Rapid Reload. The Admonition, and Foresight. Okay, the first ship card is the MC30 Scout Frigate. We have 1 anti-squadron die, which is blue, 2 command, 1 squadron, 3 engineering. Could go up to 4, so that's pretty decent. Has some nice speed on there. Upgrades on the bottom, 69 points. Now for the arcs, we're looking at black and red die, so that's pretty neat. For the second ship, we have the MC30 Torpedo Frigate. Now, just like the other one, we have 1 blue anti-squadron, 2 command, 1 squadron, 3 engineering. And the only major difference on here is the price is 63 instead of, I believe it was 69 for the other one. And the weaponry is blue and black die. So blue is more of a mid-range weapon. So with this, you have to be a little closer to use it. That's probably what I would go for if I was playing it. I would probably try and swing around to the back of a ship and just broadside them. I don't know. That's just me. And that pretty much does it for the ship cards. And here we have the 2 ship cards. And as you can see, besides the price of 69 for the Scout Frigate and 63 for the Torpedo Frigate, there's no real difference except for the fact that you're replacing 1 blue die with a red die. So if you're looking at a longer range battle, you go with the Scout. If you're going for a more close combat, you go with the Torpedo Frigate. Okay, for the stand, you get this nice clear base. I already attached the shield indicators, which is just a piece of cardboard like a token with a little stud in the back so that way it can spin, which is pretty cool. It also comes with the stand piece right here that connects into the ship. And also, you get the cardboard piece. This is the Scout Frigate. On the other side, we have the Torpedo Frigate. And you could choose which side you want. So let's just go with the Torpedo Frigate. We take this piece, slide it in like so, lock it in, and there you go. And we'll see how this connects to the ship in a little bit. And here we have the MC30C Frigate. Very nice looking You know, Fantasy Flight Games does do a good job with their models. I have to give them that. Just look at all these modules and lines. And this filled in section here. Fantastic. You can see how it's all raised. Beautiful. This section here, look at all that. Awesome. Nothing's flat on here. We have our engines, and even they're detailed. You can see the interior of the engine right there. Port for our stand. Fantastic detail on here. Then we have more lines and modules and raised sections. And I like the front here, how it has like a little lip. Fantastic. So let me get a nice front shot of this. You know what it reminds me of? Sort of a Mon Calamari ship mixed with a Rebel transport. That's kind of the gist I get out of it. Pretty nice shapes on there. I like the triangles right there. Pretty cool. Now, for the paint on this beautiful ship, we have the main color, which is tan, and on top of that, we have our red, light gray, dark gray, like a bluish gray, or blue if you would. We have a dark charcoal. Right here we can see the two different grays. And then on the back we have blue for the engines, all 5 of them. So that's pretty sick. Now these 2 engines on the side and the one right here are colored black. Pretty neat. And, you know, one of these ships wouldn't be complete without a nice wash, and this one has it. You could see all the lines and details are just brought to life with this nice black wash, and it looks fantastic. For a small ship like this, it is beautiful. Really impressed. I think they did a great job. So now let's put this beautiful ship on its stand, compare it to another ship, and then we'll be done for today. And just like all Armada ships, they do come with some sort of stand. So you take your port and your stand, slide them in like so, and you're good to go. Okay guys, comparison time, and I'm sorry if I sound a little different today. I'm really getting hit hard by allergies. But first up, we have the Star Wars Black Series Titanium First Order Star Destroyer, and I really should get back to doing titaniums. I have a bunch to review, but anywho, we have the MC30, the Nebulon B Frigate, which is a little smaller than this one. Then right here, for last week's review, we have the Imperial Interdictor. And lastly, I have the Hot Wheels Star Destroyer, which is the one that was released for Rogue One. So it has the garbage section in the back. Nice improvement. Very good ship. I like this one a lot. And there you go. Bunch of great ships. And that does it for my review of the Star Wars Armada MC30C Frigate expansion pack. And I love this thing. Now for the size, like I mentioned, it is a little under 4.5 inches. But don't let that size deter you. It is a beautiful model. So what are the pros? The detail's fantastic, as we have seen. The paint is beautiful and only helps to bring that detail alive. And lastly, it's a good expansion. It's basically a missile boat. You know, if you're good at the game and you know how to maneuver this thing, you can do some serious damage. Now, as a collector, I love this thing. The fact that it almost made it into the Return of the Jedi Rebel Fleet. Damn. You know, so close, but it never made it onto film. I don't think they even made a model. But it's cool that Fantasy Flight Games made it. It's something unique. It's something that pops on my shelf next to the other ships. And I'm so glad I have it. Now, if you're looking to purchase this bad boy, it will cost you around $30. I got mine around $24 plus shipping off of Amazon. And speaking of Amazon, you could also get it off eBay, the Fantasy Flight Games website, or Barnes & Noble. The choice is yours. However, I would recommend getting the cheapest one you could find. And that's basically all I have to say about this ship. I think it's really cool. You get the nice stand, all the accessories, the nice upgrade cards, and all that jazz. So thank you everybody for watching. I hope you enjoyed my review. If you did, give me a like. And if you're interested in seeing new reviews every Thursday, subscribe. So thanks again for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye everybody.